much, Howie. You're an incredible, not only human being, but I know you're a huge builder as well, and it's an honor to have you here. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out this segment with things that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for two things. Obviously, Eazy Bot and the leadership team. It's the greatest group of individuals that I've ever worked with, guys. Ever. All servant leaders, guys. From Breezy to Peter to David to Muhammad to Vineet. All servant leaders, guys. Cut from the same cloth. It's amazing. This week, I just really I walked away from a couple of meetings just in awe. I'm just grateful, guys. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just so thankful. The other thing I'm thankful for, though, is my mom. And for all the mothers on the call right now and all the mothers that are part of EasyBot. My mom was a great woman. She's since passed. But I think about her almost daily. There's not a day go by that I don't think about my mom. I was telling my wife how if my mom was alive and had met my wife, they would have been best of friends because they both have these sweet, loving spirits. And I could just see them hugging on each other. That was my mom. She was always hugging, always loving on us, always believing in us. And I'm just so thankful. She was my biggest fan. And in turn, I was her biggest fan as well. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And for everybody that's on the call, we've got 61 people on the call right now. This is a business builders call. We're going to discuss on how to grow your businesses. And in this time and age, this dispensation of time that we're living in right now, guys, there's so many powerful mediums that we have to grow our businesses. And one of them is obviously video and YouTube. I edited down a video. And a lot of people, they want to know who's the owners of the company? Who's the leadership of the company? Because a lot of companies out there, guys, you don't get that. Because the reality is they're setting up some kind of a scam that they're going to run off with your money. We're fully transparent here because not only do we love to serve, but we have a product that's real, that no one touches your assets. You put your money in your own exchange and then connect our bot to that through a simple API connection. And guys, what we are getting ready to roll out here in the next 20 to 30 days, guys, we are getting ready to explode. We surpassed 30,000 people that have signed up to use our bot last week. And it's just exciting because I look in my own growth of my team. I'm the global sales director, so majority of the company is under me. But I look at that every day and how quickly we're growing, guys. It's amazing. You guys should all be commended. But you're here because you want to learn how to build. And one of the ways that you can build, and I want to emphasize this, because not everybody can deliver a message like somebody that was a born leader. Most people cannot deliver that type of message and close the sale. So this is what we're doing for you guys. We are getting ready to release a funnel system that will do all the closing for you. Now, if you are that born leader, yeah, you definitely want to have your Zoom calls. You definitely want to do your YouTube videos, all of that. But if you're not, and you're on this call and you want to know, well, how do I grow my business? This is what's coming in the next 7 to 20 days. It shouldn't be any. We're hoping and praying, and I am your biggest cheerleaders, guys. I'm in the back going, we got to get it done. We got to get it done. I think some people are like going, oh, well, okay, stop pushing us. But this is where I'm at. I want this to be released so you guys can build as quickly as possible. So I'm really the squeaky wheel in the room for this funnel system to be done. And you know why it's not done, guys? It's no fault of anybody's. We had to get the servers migrated to the new server system, which it will give us push button ability to expand instead of waiting for things to be moved and grow and have to do this in a cumbersome way. Now it's a push of the button. So that got completed this past week. Anybody, I want to really emphasize, if you're in the U.S. or Canada, sign up for KuCoin. KuCoin is an exchange now that we're getting ready to release. Okay, guys? So sign up for KuCoin. Now, if you're here and you want to build and you're not somebody that's really good at communicating like my wife, you don't see her on any of the calls. And the reason why is she is so shy. She's not a presenter, guys. And so there's people like that that are part of your teams that would like to have something to start with. And there's a ton of videos out there, guys, on YouTube. Some of them we're going to end up asking them to pull down. There's some things that we've been looking at, noticing that you guys cannot present yourself as EasyBot, the company. You can't do that, guys. So, but anyways, what we're going to be doing is let me play this video. I'm going to share my screen and my sound. And, guys, it's just under 15 minutes, but I think you're going to really enjoy this. Let me see here. Starting screen will stop other participants' computer sound share. Do you want to continue? Yes, I do.
I just took it off, Coach. I'm sorry, I forgot about it.
Okay, no problem. That was the first time I've seen that.
Hey, Coach, David here.
Do I hear David D. Charles? David is our COO.
Hey, Coach, I have a couple minutes. I just wanted to check in and say hey to everybody. Thank you so much for hosting today's call. I won't be able to stay, but I did want to just acknowledge a couple of things.
Yes,
I heard you just mention it. So KuCoin is a go. We are in testing for KuCoin, final stages of testing. It's already been programmed, connected into the back end. So this week we're doing the final testing, and we'll announce when you guys can start connecting. You'll see it show up in the back office. So we're very, very, very excited about this because it's an exchange that is available without having to do identity verification for people all over the world, including folks in the U.S., places that have tight regulations like New York, so forth. So very excited about that. I saw a question about Coinbase. We tabled Coinbase temporarily because we had a solution that provides a better experience than what we were getting with Coinbase. We'll circle back to Coinbase at some point in the future. But KuCoin is coming up next, and if you're not already using Binance US, for folks in the US, as Coach said, get a KuCoin account. Super easy to do, and look for that announcement coming up this week. Other things coming up this week, and we'll talk about this more in our corporate update call. Please, guys, join our corporate update calls on Mondays. Bring your teams out to those. It's where we're going to announce all of the important things. We're going to try and have new and exciting things for you every single week as we continue to progress. This week, we'll start providing full access to all coins available. So if you're on a VIP package, we'll open up access to all available coins. Our advanced package users will get all 10 coins available to trade, and our free users will get the 2 coins available to trade. So we're excited about that coming in this coming week. And just so many amazing and exciting things happening. I won't be able to hang around, but Coach, I know you're going to show this 15-minute video. If you have an opportunity and it makes sense for you to do it on this call, the video that Muhammad made the other day, I can send you the link if you like, Russ, and it's breezy. It's like 4 minutes long where he shows an account that's been trading. And guys, the market has been down over the last couple of weeks. Like, this video, I think you're going to see, where the market's down over 33%. And the thing that's so important that we gather and understand for ourselves, like we own this knowledge and the confidence of what we have here, is that the ability to make money when a market is going down, when portfolios are decreasing in size, and EasyBot is taking that as an opportunity to continue to make money for us, absolutely powerful. It's game-changing. We're seeing it happening in accounts all throughout EasyBot. So Muhammad made a quick video. If you guys can show that today, I think that would be awesome. It really does speak to how powerful tools we have here today.
And guys, wait to click on that, but it is in the chat. I also put up the YouTube video that you're going to watch right now in the chat. So, David, thank you so much. David, we love you, brother. You are an incredible human being, and it's an honor to be working with you.
Love you, Coach. Appreciate you covering us today.
Hey, no problem. And David normally does the call here on Saturdays at 11, and he reached out to me and asked me if I can cover him. He's in the process. Just looking in here to let some more people in. Okay, great, guys. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and share the video now, guys. And people, are always asking who are the owners. Even when I'm on a call with them, they're asking me, well, who are the owners? I'm like, well, you're speaking to one of them. And so we're going to show the video, and you're going to see we're very transparent. Let me see if I can come in here. There we go. And then what you guys can do is you guys can use this to your discretion as you are sharing this opportunity with people. I think this is an awesome video to share. Okay.
Good evening. I hope you're all very, very well. I'm not going to intrude on your time too much. In particular, thank you to all the wonderful people who've joined us on our live stream. So you can see everybody in the ballroom, at least, they're having a great time and they're eating some wonderful food. We're here for the pre-launch of Eazy Bot. It's something that's going to make waves throughout the industry. So what we're going to do is we're going to knit together this rich, beautiful, wonderful tapestry of what Eazy Bot means, why it's important, and why all of us, be we retail guys, institutionals, day traders, anybody who's part of that ecosystem, that crypto ecosystem, should be interested. Now, what is Eazy Bot? Some of you online might be wondering, well, what really is it? You know what it is? It's simple, it's powerful, and that's what makes it revolutionary. In short, it's an automated AI system that trades cryptocurrency pairs on your behalf. So here's why it's powerful. Because the technology that we're using is established technology. We're not coming to you with anything experimental. We've tweaked it. But this is the same AI and automated trading technology that brokers, people trading on the stock markets from London to New York to Hong Kong to Singapore, use to do quick trades every single day, 24/7 around the world.
And that's the other thing, guys. You're not giving any money to us to trade for you. This is done in your own exchange through a simple API connection that the exchange provides, not us. And you choose trade only. It's very, very easy on that aspect of it. But how do you figure out what your entry point's going to be? The solution is so simple with our bot. You just put it in. The bot tells you if you're going to overextend yourself. It tells you exactly how much to put on each coin or how many coins you want to trade with. Well, you start, and we'll give a suggestion, but if you overextend yourself, the bot's going to bring you a warning saying you don't want to trade with that much. If you do, you trade at your own risk. But to keep yourself in a safety net, so to speak, where your bot can, even with a 50 to 60% drop in the market, this bot will continue to make you money day in and day out. If you just follow what the bot suggests, and it's that simple.
Okay, but on that point, now I'm gonna pin you down on this. Really, fine. You do what the bot suggests, but can you change the parameters of the bot?
Well, yeah. Let me address this. Basically, the way we made the bot or we created the bot is like for a newbie who doesn't know anything about crypto, for someone who really doesn't know how to trade, for someone who doesn't know what parameter means. So it's just kind of set it and forget it for the newbie. If they choose, obviously they have the freedom to choose the built-in parameters or settings. And for the people, however, who are professional traders and they know what they are doing and they're actually active traders and they look at the chart and they trade, we give them also the chance to have many parameters that they can change, play around, and put their own strategy within it. So it's like a platform for someone who can create their own strategy from scratch.
For that advanced functionality, there's
I was going to say, for the pro trader, it's a dream come true. For the novice who's never traded before, it's a dream come true. This bot is going to meet the needs. And we all know the power of compound interest. We all know the power of trading. Some of the wealthiest people in the world today, the Warren Buffetts of the world, all made their money on compounding. And that's going to be another feature we'll talk about in a minute. But this makes it simple, so easy for somebody to initiate the bot, and the bot goes to work 24/7.
No, Coach, we're talking about this now because in the time that I've known you, right, and I've overheard a lot of conversations, you've brought up automatic compounding quite a few times. And I'm still not quite sure what that means. So tell us, what is this automatic compounding feature for EasyBot? What does it mean?
We are going to be the first bot that I know of that has an auto compounding feature. Compound interest, Albert Einstein said, was the eighth wonder of the world. And that is when you take your investment, that investment grows, and then you reinvestment. You have to learn how to speak when you're up here too. So you reinvest that into the investment, and it continues to grow and grow and grow, and then it begins to grow on a more rapid pace. It's amazing, guys. When you begin to understand compound interest, well, this bot is going to have a compounding feature where all you have to do is check a box, and the bot will compound with every trade that it takes for profit. And it only takes profitable trades. When you start to see the potential here, it is off the chain. A pro trader, it's going to give them their time freedom back. I traded full time with 13 screens in front of me, guys, and had my Bitcoin chart Chromecast into my bedroom at night. So as a pro trader, it will give them their time freedom back. And for the novice, both of them, all they have to do is hit the compound feature with every single trade that it takes for a profit. It will add that into the bottom line and add that to the next initial order. Now, prior to EasyBot, what you would have to do is figure that out manually to add it to the percentages. This bot isn't going to figure it out monthly. It's not going to figure it out weekly. It's not even going to figure it out daily. It's going to figure it out every nanosecond that it takes a positive trade. And what we saw with the other bot and Muhammad helping everyone get back into positive trades, these bots will close trades some days multiple times, 6, 7, 10, 15 times. And each one of that will be compounded back into your next initial trade order. It's powerful, guys.
You brought this up briefly. And I'm glad that you did, because if you read the newspapers, you follow crypto in any way, shape, or form. I mean, the volatility is mad. It's mad, right? Like crypto can lose up to 50% of its volume and then bounce back.
It's programmed in a way that if the market drops rapidly, it's not going to take any trade. It's going to wait for the market to start moving in a normal situation, like start moving up again, then start taking trades. So it's basically saving the money or reducing the risk. On the other hand, if the market moves up rapidly, it's not going to close the trade. It's going to wait for it to reach the highest and then close the trade.
Okay, so it will wait for things to peak, or you can set the parameter yourself and say when it gets up to here. So
Exactly.
Brilliant. And then you add those profits back into the pot if you want to.
Over the last year, we've been through, different projects, and one of the challenges was customer support, and everybody faced that issue. And we had no communication with the people that created the bot. And Gerard said it best today, one of the greatest gifts is giving up your time. And everyone on our leadership team, everyone that's part of our community, has been giving up their time and without any reward back. And that's what makes our community, so incredible.
I think we've touched on this a couple of times, but it's really worth acknowledging that the reason that we're all here isn't just happenstance. Like, there's a genuine, honest journey that comes through everyone here wanting to serve a community of people and looking for a better solution than the one we had. And that's where we are today, right? This EasyBot, like I said, earlier, Muhammad didn't wake up one day and decide, build a bot.
But you guys pushed him towards it, right? The investors actually kind of pushed him towards it.
Absolutely. After it was clear that there was a need for a better solution, right? There's the problem of the market's hard. Trading in the market successfully is hard. And we had a solution, but it still had its flaws. And so helping people to overcome the flaws of the solution that was presented to us is really how EasyBot was born. So I would chime in on the question of what makes EasyBot better than every other bot. The fact that it's easy, literally a person can set it up and click a button, and in one click, have a strategy that's already been proven, tested, working for them to generate passive income. So results matter, and people matter. And what you've heard Peter talk about, and what you've seen in our story of how we got here, is that it's all really been about people. We have a community that supports our users. And so if you can find a better 1-2 combination, God bless you. That's what we have to offer, and I think it's going to be the absolute best thing going.
I think that's fairly powerful. Now, guys, I'm going to move us along, but before that, I think our online audience also want to contribute, and a couple of questions have come in. Let's choose one. Let's make it a zinger, and have the guys answer this.
So the question from online is, do we have an affiliate program?
That is the program that's really going to take us globally, very quickly, actually. Not only do we have an affiliate program, we have now 25 national directors, and each one of them are incredibly professional builders. The question on how much the bot was taking, it's not taking a penny actually. It's voluntary that we give the bot when it finds us these trades. 20% if it's a paid version, 30% if it's a free version. Well, out of that, 80+% is given back to the field. And you know, the thing about compounding, you can compound two ways. You can compound with money, compound interest, and you can compound with people. And one of the things that I've learned along my journey in life in this space is people are way more valuable than money. The relationships that you build are way more valuable than any money that you can earn. And if you can get that in your head, that it's the love and the support that you give to people, the humble service that you give to people, your teams will grow. And you're going to get there with this bot alone. If your goal is to become financially free, this bot will take you there. But if you want to get there quickly, we got the Lamborghini of comp plans that'll get you there a lot quicker if you build a team through the affiliate program.
I want to touch on one thing that Coach just said in case you guys didn't understand the power of what he just said. If the user doesn't make money, the bot doesn't make any money. But here's the most amazing part. The bot is getting 20% of the profit it makes you. That 20%, 80% of that 20% is being paid back to the affiliates for referring this bot to other people. So just think about that for a second. 80% of all the revenue that comes into this company is going right back to us for introducing more people to the bot, and it's free. There's nothing more amazing than this opportunity in the world. What got me involved here is not the crypto part or not the trading part, because I knew nothing about either, but it was the affiliate program. I've been doing affiliate programs my whole life, and I can tell you guys from my heart, there is not a more amazing opportunity to make money and help people in the world than this program. Period. Thank you.
We've said so much today, and hopefully the point that we've driven home for those of you who are here and listen to us all over the world is that there's an opportunity in crypto. If you're uncertain about it, if you're afraid to get involved, if you don't know who to ask when you need help, you have a team here of people who genuinely care about each other, who have had a journey of supporting one another and supporting a community of people just like you. And we intentionally call this EasyBot. A bot is a automated piece of software that works for you in the background. So it doesn't matter what your level of experience is. You can do it easy or you can do it hard. We prefer easy. And we like it profitable. And so we have an amazing compensation plan, affiliate program if you decide to share it with others. Now what happens today? So you're not going to leave empty-handed. What happens today is you'll have an opportunity to sign up for a position. Everybody's going to start with a free account. So before you leave here today, grab a free account. Now how that happens is the person that invited you here is going to get an affiliate link. But everybody's going to go back to the person that invited you here. Somehow you got to this room, somebody invited you. Somehow you got to this live stream, somebody invited you. That person is going to give you their sign-up link. Every single person that creates an account for EasyBot, whether it's free or paid, is going to get a link to share with others. That's how we're going to grow this company. We're going to do it by serving people, helping them have a great experience and making profit. And if you decide that you want to do that, we've made that easy for you as well. So your opportunity tonight is to get a sign-up link from the person that invited you. If they're not able to give it to you tonight before you leave the room, don't panic, but just follow up with them. And please, 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 keep an eye out for more information as we get ready to launch in the middle of March, where you'll actually be able to start trading in live accounts. Thank you so much.
You guys have been absolutely amazing. A huge thanks, please, to all the EasyBot community, to our investors, to our speakers, to all of you wonderful people who are here in this room, and of course to all you very many people who joined us and participated with us on this live stream that you're on as well. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to be your MC this evening. Good night, and good luck, and we'll see you soon with EasyBot.
All right, guys. So, give me a thumbs up or a yes if you enjoyed that video and you feel you can use that. You can do that in the chat. Let me just get out of here. Okay, stop sharing. There we go. Awesome, guys. How did you like that video? It came out pretty good, didn't it? Really shows the transparency of the owners and who we are and what's at the heart of our company, guys. We just, this was formed not out of a desire to start our own bot, but out of a need that we found, and there was not a solution. And so we created our own bot to meet that need, to help the people that were on our team that were a part of the other bot that we were using. And there was no customer service. There was no help coming from the corporate. So no communication at all. So we had an opportunity. We had Muhammad had helped some investors get into a place where they were in profitable trades again. And then they approached Muhammad and said, if you'll start your own bot, we'll finance it. So that's how this whole thing started. And that story is in the entirety of that launch event. You can find it on YouTube. It's I think it's a 4-hour video, but there was a delay for 2 hours, so it's just basically a bunch of people in a room. You fast forward it for 2 hours, and you'll start seeing, when the event starts. So, that's it. All right. So, do we have any questions? Okay, let me share this before we start with the questions. All right. Guys, there's two ways to build in this industry. There is, right now, because of where we are at in this dispensation of time where we have social media available to us, there's actually three. There's social media, there's paid advertising, and then there's shoulder to shoulder. And I'm not sure of any other. If you guys know of another one, let me know. But I built my teams shoulder to shoulder. And I built huge teams. I'm a 6-figure monthly earner in the industry. And my teams, though, were all built, when I first started, I really didn't know anyone other than my circle of influence and how this works. And I love this industry because there is that theory of 6 degrees of separation. And now they're saying it's about 4 degrees. You're 4 people away from meeting anybody you want in the world. I love that whole concept, that whole theory, because what I've learned in this industry is if you serve people and you have the right heart, you're not a scammer, okay? One of the guys on our team coined a phrase, Bren, I don't know if he's on the call, Bren recently coined the phrase Ponzi-preneur. Because there are people in this industry that just go from Ponzi scheme to Ponzi scheme to Ponzi scheme. They don't give a rat's rear end about people or their reputation. And for some reason, people follow them from one Ponzi scheme to the next because it's all greed driven. And they think if they get to the party sooner than everybody else, they'll make money, but they don't give a rat's rear end about people that are getting hurt. And Brent and I were talking the other day, and I think it was on a call, and he said the word. I'm going, that is a great quote, bro. That's a great word. He coined the phrase Ponzi-preneur. Well, if you're not a Ponzi-preneur and you love people, guys, there's no limit to this industry, what it has to offer. You can go out there and really build a community built on trust and service. And guys, with Zoom right now, I mean, we've got people probably from all over the world right now on this call. Matter of fact, if you are outside of the U.S. and Canada, I'd like you to put in the chat room where you're from. And guys, with the how this bot came about was I got a phone call from a guy that was cut from the same cloth out of Asia that I met in California at an event that Holden Buds was hosting. Holden Buds was at one time the #1 money earner in the world. He was making over $1 million a month with a company called Organo Gold. Well, I had done well in another business, and I was flown out to that meeting. They paid for the hotel, and it was at a couple's house in Santa Monica, and they flew in about 50 people worldwide. And that's where I met Paul. And it was, again, guys, it's all based on servant leadership. As you serve people, and you are not afraid to use the tools. Now, see, because I got the gift of gab. That's what my mother told me that, guys. I don't know how she figured it out, but she said, you got the gift of gab, Ken. You should do something in business where you get to share your gift. So, but if you don't have the gift of gab, what happens is those with the gift of gab in this industry will produce material for you to share. So you don't have to be the one sharing the presentations. You don't have to be the one sharing the training. None of that. We'll do all the heavy lifting for you guys. But what I did is that's exactly what I did. I started producing YouTube content and videos and presentations. And I got very few people from YouTube, guys. My teams grew from the people I knew or the people that I met, and I hugged on them, shook their hands, looked in the eye, had a relationship that started out of that. And guys, that's how the business grew. Matter of fact, my #1 business builder that I had recruited is since passed, but he and I met at church. So you don't know where you're going to meet your whales, but he ended up being a whale. And so the key is just to share the content. What I used to tell my teams, and I still do, all you have to do, if you want to build a huge, massive team, you have to learn how to do one thing. See the finger there? Point. You got to learn how to point. Where do you point? You point them to the content. Like that video that I just produced. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat again because some people have come in a little later. That's a 15-minute video that really, if you guys, I produced it, so maybe I have a skewed opinion on it, but I would use the crap out of that. I mean, I would send that one to everyone I know with a follow-up text or Facebook Messenger, because that's how I did a lot of my marketing was through Facebook Messenger. When I say marketing, it was just copy and paste. And if people were interested, they would get back with me. And I wouldn't even send them my link. I already did it today or yesterday. Same thing. I didn't send my links or nothing. They asked me because I've been posting a few things about what's been going on with me traveling over to Dubai and helping launch Eazy Bot. I haven't put that video up yet, but I'm probably going to put it up on my YouTube channel. I'm sorry, my Facebook. So, people are starting to reach out to me. But how did that start? Guys, I've been in the industry for 30 years, 10 to 12 now, full time. And when I started, it was because I went through a divorce and I got custody of my children. I got my children 339 nights out of the year. 339 nights out of the year they were with me. And I wanted to be there for my kids. And I knew that there was opportunities to make money online. And I knew network marketing had a lot to offer. There was a lot of crappy companies, crappy products, greed-driven, all of that. I had to sift through all of that and eventually create our own. So guys, I started though by just joining a company and picking up the phone. Believing in what they were doing, picking up the phone. Because if I didn't believe in it, I couldn't do it. So guys, that's how it started, and then I started building, and this will reveal my generation. I started building my Rolodex, so to speak. Okay, so and the more I advanced, the bigger my Rolodex got, because I'd have builders from other companies call me, reach out to me. I'd write their name down, who they were. I'd build a relationship. I was always open. I never ridiculed somebody if I didn't believe in what they were doing. I was always open for new ideas and new business opportunities. But I wasn't the kind of guy that jumped from shiny stone to shiny stone. You know, there's so many shiny stones out there, and how are you going to make money if you're going from shiny stone to shiny stone to shiny stone? I'd find a good company, I'd stick with it, I'd make money, and then I wouldn't leave the company. The company would leave me. It was either they folded or the leadership exposed who they really were, and I couldn't move forward. I gotta trust what I'm doing in order to introduce somebody new and fresh to that. So I never left the company's left me, so I would move on. Always made money in the industry. And then my friend who I met in Santa Monica, Paul Schwait, he's now our regional director over Asia for Eazy Bot. Paul gives me a call. And I've been in trading, and I'm sharing this story for a reason, guys, because this is your story as well. You have to start somewhere. And EasyBot is the best product I have ever seen. Our product can set people free financially alone. But we're not greed-driven. We have the best company, best leadership, and best product I've ever seen, and a phenomenal complement. So you got to start somewhere. EasyBot is, I believe, the best place to start in this industry. So as I was building out my Rolodex, I got invited, and I was building out companies. I got invited out to Santa Monica, and that's where I met Paul. And Paul and I built with another program because that one wasn't ready to launch. And I had just joined one, and Paul came in, and we put in about 60,000 people in 90 days in that project. Made a lot of money, but there was some character flaws with that, with the owner. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. And when that got exposed, I couldn't support